Welcome back to the Stoop football fans. It's your boy Lolo. I'm here with Spawny Mark on an early morning. Happy 2023. Cheers to some coffee.
Cheers. Coffee.
Not having any beers right now. It's a little bit early in the day, a little bit early in the year.
It's a little bit early in the year.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to save it for happy hour.
Yeah, we'll keep it at happy hour. I think that'll be a good one. So we've got some crazy midweek matches going on right now. We already got through another Premier League weekend, and we're not even going to be able to talk about that very much, but because we got to keep moving forward. There's even matches today.
Matches today,
or
tomorrow,
one match.
all throughout the week.
Brentford playing Liverpool later today. Would love to kind of put that in the weekend watch list, but it's happening too fast. We'll just have to see how that goes.
Yeah.
So here we're going to do the Premier League weekend watch list.
The watch it list.
The watch it list, crazy midweek edition. Boom.
Premier League weekend watch list.
All right, Mark. So we've got a couple really sexy looking matches coming up, but then the rest
is just kind of like, I'm gonna watch it, but like I'm gonna clean the house while watching it. I'm gonna bake bread while watching it because it just isn't going to like grasp my full attention, you know?
Yeah.
And you know us, we're gonna watch everything.
I'm gonna watch as much as I can.
We're gonna watch as much as we can, but there's not a lot.
There's not a lot, and like I said, I think this Brentford-Liverpool one maybe because Brentford seems to be in pretty decent form.
Well, you know they're
beat
like
City, they beat West Ham, and then they should have beat Tottenham, but they let Tottenham back in.
They're like Leeds that way. You just don't know like what you're going to get from them.
Yeah,
they can turn around and manhandle or keep up with a team like Tottenham, but then turn around and lose to like a Southampton.
Yeah. So speaking of that team, let's get into our first match of the weekend watch list, and I think we're going to do weekend watch list in what is it? Ascending order. Ascending order of the table
of entertainment
and the table. It just happens to correspond with the table. So 2 teams that really need a win right now. 2 teams that really either one could win. West Ham, Leeds United. It's at Ellen Road, if I'm not mistaken.
It is at Ellen Road.
Leeds United coming off of a hell of a draw. Big point against Newcastle. Hopefully you didn't piss them off too much and Arsenal has to deal with them. But Leeds United looked so much better with Tyler Adams in there.
Mm-hmm.
A bit
much better. He's definitely the engine that makes things go. If in the past it was Calvin Phillips, it is now Tyler Adams.
It's still worrying me who's going to score those goals. Because Rodrigo, maybe once or twice a match he has some little good flair and a shot on target, but the rest of the time, like, who else are we relying on? At least Jack Harrison was playing, so I thought maybe he might get a goal.
Nonto.
Willie Gnonto.
Willie Gnonto is
He's
gonna.
not shooting.
And can we get a picture of him for Premier League? We've been asking for a Willie pick.
Do not send me your Willie picks. Send them to the Premier League. But no, he's not shooting though. He's more of a
against Newcastle.
Man.
Against Newcastle, you're not going to get a whole lot of chances, you know, to shoot. But I think against West Ham, a team that allows a fair share of goals, that this might be an opportunity for him to, like, you know, maybe Marsh takes the reins and just go get me some goals, son. Because he's the most dynamic person out there.
Yeah, but I feel like he would thrive with Patrick Bamford in there. Somebody just hanging out in the middle, waiting for a cross. Because right now Rodrigo's running around too much, so Willie doesn't know where to send it. He does all this hard work over on the wing, and then it's like, where does it go? Meanwhile, Jack Harrison isn't really crashing in the box, and so what? You got Brendan Aronson crashing into the box?
No,
like, he's not really the one you want.
He's too small
doing
for that.
So I'm still concerned where the goals will come from. That being said, everyone seems to be finding goals against West Ham. So Melier could get a shot on target. I don't know.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah. So But once again, their defense, Leeds United defense, is going to have to be on point as well because West Ham, they do attack the goal. They have goal scorers. They have Gerald Bowen. They got Mikel Antonio, Ben Rama, even like Fornals is still in there. You got all these guys who, Paquetá as well, Scamacca if he's going to play.
Scamacca if he plays, but Paquetá has been looking pretty good.
Looking better, yeah.
You know, but
I'm just confused by West Ham. They shouldn't be as bad. They've got basically the same team that's been doing very well.
I don't get anything about that team other than it's just been it hasn't even been a string of bad play. It hasn't been a string of bad luck. It's just been a string of losses. They are the worst form team in the Premier League right now. They have lost 6 straight.
Oh my God.
I don't think that Moyes has lost the club, but if something doesn't turn around, the club is going to lose Moyes.
For sure. I mean, and it may be time for that. Unfortunately, we do have a lot of West Ham friends, and I am starting to hear about the relegation battle. Like, they are seriously talking about being in a relegation battle, and which makes this match part of the weekend watch list because it is a potential. We're still not even halfway done with the season yet, so talking relegation battle, whatever. But you want to climb out of that. You don't want to be involved in that conversation. So Leeds United desperately needs a win. They need to come off of that 1-point victory, let's call it, against Newcastle, and away at Newcastle. Let's not be mistaken. That's not easy to do.
That's
but
a
as
win-win,
much as West Ham need it, Leeds need it. So this is going to be a fiery.
This is
Ellen
a
Road
match.
Midweek match.
This is a match that fights for the points. This isn't like. We beat them, we move on, whatever. But the 3 points at where these two teams are sitting in the table are extremely, extremely important. And
you got a prediction for this one?
Man, it's going to be hard to even think about because both teams aren't scoring.
I got one for you.
Go ahead.
3-2 Leeds United.
Wow, that's better than what I was going to do.
I think it's going to be back and forth.
He likes those numbers, 3-2. He's like a 2-3 and 3-2.
Yeah, man.
I'm going a 1-1 draw.
That could also be the case.
They'll scrap and they'll claw and they'll do all the things. The key to this match is that Meslier has to have as good of a match as he did against Newcastle. And we've been giving him a lot of shit because he doesn't, he's not been keeping the clean sheets and so on and so forth.
I think maybe you give him a lot of shit.
We give him shit.
I continually say Leeds United would have been relegated without him.
Oh, no,
Leeds
most
United
definitely.
would
most
lose
definitely.
matches that they draw without him.
Most definitely.
They would get
All I'm
blown
saying
out.
is this. He played magnificently against Newcastle, and he has to have that same sort of game against West Ham. Even though West Ham doesn't really score a lot, they have the potential to do so. And as look, as far as I'm concerned, the defense for Leeds can be porous.
So that's it for Leeds United versus West Ham. Let us know what you guys think. If you agree with our predictions or not, put it in the comments below. And I say, come on, Leeds.
It's a fight for the relegation zone.
Peace from Brooklyn.